Adrian Gimel. So he says the difference between Avram and Yitzchak is the difference between Matan Torah and Elam B'Tches HaMeisim. Matan Torah was in Ma'ala Lamata, and B'Tches HaMeisim was in Mata Lamata. Just to repeat a few lines here. Show Mascheles Magbil shows. Avram Elam B'Tches HaMeisim Lamata Ma'ala. And Shamata is Dachaf is Salad Mukem HaMa'ala. The lower beings will be refined and elevated into the level of the mile of Elikus. She'eklil Elikus. שהלמה באים באכיל או שתייה, והגוף הגשמי ניזם הליכוס. לא עושה לו בזה, אם באכיל או שתייה, the גוף הגשמי צרף ניזם הליכוס. בערך שיזדח הגוף, שהקליל הליכוס, מאחר שיפנס חייס פנימי. The goof will elevate itself, will be refined in such a way that it's a clear liquid, because it's not just they able to give it koyach away from markets. Nizam means chayes pnimi. Kamoi liyo shaola b'guf ha'shamayim, but it's not a clear liquid. Much goes more kamach. Liyo Novi, the Novi describes how his body ascended to heaven. It means that the body became a clear. The matter, the low level, the lower state is refined and is elevated to Makam HaMayil. Marshal, you do it's famous marshal. Shnei bnei Adam, the two people. One stands on top of a mountain. One stands in the valley in the bottom. They can unite two ways. Either the one on top goes down, or the one on the bottom goes up. That's what it says in other places of cities, marshal. That there's a difference in the mile and the mile is that if the initiative is mile, it's something that goes smoothly, automatically, without any constraint. In order for the one on the bottom should ascend, it should go up above, higher, a lot of interference. He jumps either way to the nimshal. Until now we thought we're talking about but Gashim is the right way he talks about it's a nimshal. Mi yala ba'avai and kikapayim ba'alevov. Shadei shem is dacha zedavke yala l'mayla shechol galvei. In other words, he has to be transformed into a more refined type of person, the kikapayim ba'alevov, in order to reach this high level. V'zeu inye beis hashiluvim. It brings in another concept to explain the difference between matter and matter. Beis hashiluvim shel havai ba'adam shel adne ba'avai. We learned it in the past a few times that the way you can see it in this Father Shizurim, sometimes the Yud Ke Vov Ke and the Aleph Daled Nun Yud, they're combined. Like if you look in the Father Shizurim, we have it a lot. It said the Yud. That's the way the Shem Hashem is written is Yud Aleph, Hey Daled, Vov Nun, and Hey Yud. They're combined, but there are two ways. Shuv Havai Ba'adne, which means that the dominant one is Adne. First the Aleph and then the Yud. And Shuv Adne Ba'avai. And then there's the opposite. The Yud, like I said before, the first time is the Yud and the Adne is Meshulav in Havai. What's the difference? It says the Shilov Havai Ba'adne is Matal Mile. If the first one is the Aleph, in the Adne is Meshulav, is combined. We combined the Shem Havaya, that's Matal Mile. The Shem Adne is a Matal Mile. That's the meaning of the Shiluvim, the combinations. The first letter is the dominant one. Shilov Havaya Ba'adne Isha Nogev Shem Adne. In Shilov Havaya Ba'adne means that the Anhoga, the ultimate ruler, the ultimate dominant power is Shem Adne. Agam Tim Shagil Shem Havaya, Mchom Kanoged Shem Adne. Shilov Adne Havaya Matal Mile. The solution of Yud. Matal Mile. Shem Havai Shanogim Shem Havai.
He's saying Shiloh v'vai be'adve is b'pchiras milmailo lamato.
Yeah, and Shiloh v'vai be'adne ba'avai is a matter of one. This, yeah, that's how he explains it. Shiloh v'vai be'adne milmailo lamato. You gotta explain it. 1 second. It means what is this? What is the ultimate goal of the move? In other words, okay, that just a second. Let's see here.
Maybe Shiloh v'vai be'adve means that the Havaya is mispashet in the Adnei.
Yeah, that's right. That's how. What? Again, what are you saying? Sure, bad means
That the Havaya is
nimshach in the adler.
yeah.
So what? So who's the dominant?
Milo is the Havaya.
The dominant is the Havai, but it says Shiloh Havai Ba'adna. That means Oisa Rishon Goy, but that's I'm confused. No,
So isolation is Havaya.
no, Shiloh Havai Ba'adna means that the Oisa Rishon is Adna. Sorry. See. What does it say here? Sure, no, I'm sure, but tell us about my some lesson. One second, I have to find a better place. Sorry, one second. Huh? Sure, so So. Okay. Yeah, it says here that also. Okay, Shilov me. I think it's an interesting way of looking at it. Shilov means what's the act? What's happening here? Shilov Avaya means Adna is the gover, Adna is the dominant one, and Avaya is Nimshach in Adna. So that is Milmala Lamat. And Mashenken Shilov Adna Avaya means that the Avaya is the dominant one, and the Adna is Eil in Avaya. Shanogim Mishem Avaya. So that is,
as it says in here, the fact the one that's starting that's the dominant one. So when you have Yud Kevavke, so that is Milamana Lamata, no? That's what it seems like.
I'm saying that's why I got stuck here, because it doesn't. I mean, but the truth is, I see another place Chassidus also uses this language. So, let's take a step back a little bit. So what did he say earlier? The difference between Avram and Yitzchak. Avram is Ma'ila Lamata. Anashim Shabbat is Ma'ila B'Chinas Mata. Yitzchak Mata Lama'ila Mata. Deine B'Chinas Mata is B'Chinas Atzmus. Das ist Matan Terne Matan Terne Ma'ila Lamata. So b'meil Amata b'mkoyme shaloin is dacher. That's why Shilov Avaya Ba'adne Samata b'mkoyme. The Adna is dominant. Shaloin is dacher. I think it's a little great, but that's what he's trying to say. That when the Amshach the Mata is not nizdacher. So b'meil Shilov Avaya Ba'adne means the Avaya is nimshach in the Adna. The Adna stays the dominant one, and the Avaya is nimshach there, but it's not transforming it. Schenken Mata Lamaila is Shilov Adna Ba'avai. The Adna is Eila in the Madriga Favai.
So what does it mean? Ho'isalishin goiver.
That's what I'm saying. Ho'isalishin goiver. Ho'isalishin goiver means, like I said, when you get to Matan Torah, that the Lamais, the Mata Loin is Dacher. The Mata stays what it is. So that's goiver. It's an interesting way to. You see that's the way it says it in other places also. I'm looking at the Torah Rosh and Torah Shuva. Shabbos Shuva also says the same thing.
But he said, Shir v'vay be'adnei, hu b'bchinas milmailo lamato.
Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. That milmailo lamato. The Amshach is milmailo lamato. So the mata is, in other words, what is the what do you want to reach? You want to reach to the mata. The mata is the dominant one. The Amshach milmailo is nimshach lamata. So that's Shalav Avaya ba'adna. Adna is the goal. Adna stays in charge, and Avaya is nimshach in Adna. That's what happened in Matan Torah. Mata loin is dachach. The Mailo is nimshach in the mat. But Shenk and Shilov Adna Bavaya means that the Adna, the Shilov Adna Bavaya means the Yutke, the Avaya is the dominant, which means that the Aliyah Mata Lamailo, the Milo is great. I know it doesn't. It's a little a drop. It doesn't click so well. But when you think about it, okay, that's what he's saying.
Shiluv A in B means B is intertwined. B is the one that is being confined in A. If you say if you say Shiluv, meaning that's what this is in the Tanya, in the Igerta Kodesh, I guess.
It's a Kodesh. What does it say in Tanya?
No, I know in Tanya it says Shari Chut Vaimuna or somewhere. I don't know exactly where, but in Tanya it's definitely expressed this idea. And there explains very. If you say B, Shiluv A in B means the one. The one. If you say A in B means that the A is confined in B.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're right. The Lashon Shel of Adna Bavaya, it's meant to Shayach Ve'emunah in one place. But it's called, that's what's interesting. It's called, okay, so Shel of Adna Bavaya, one second. Shel of Adna Bavaya is called, that's confused because in Shayach Ve'emunah, Shel of Adna Bavaya is Echud Lo, Shel of Bavaya Ba'adna is Echud Tato. Here it sounds, so let's read further. We'll see
It's the
how.
same. It's the
opposite.
same idea. I
No.
think no,
Why is it the same idea? It's the opposite.
because Yichud Tata means that the bottom is still existing and it's just inside. Shilav Avai Ba'adnai.
No, but we're saying you're the opposite. We're saying that's the part that's what's confusing. Shilavai Ba'adna is a tato. That's what it
Yeah.
says.
Right.
That's
Right.
But now my Shilavai Ba'adna means Milmaila Lamato. Yeah, okay, it's a tato. It means that the adna is goiva. But usually tato and lo okay, so that's it follows the
Tata's cover.
yeah, it follows the tato gover. So it follows the flow of our maimo that the amshachim milo is limited. That's avom. That's matan Torah. That's limited. Mashenka milo, you reach the ultimate. You reach the highest. Yeah, that's a chudei law. Okay. זה גם כן ההפרש בין אברהם ויצחק. אברהם מי שגילה לקוס למטה פרסם לקוס הבאילו. אברהם מסתכלים שגילה לקוס למטה פרסם לקוס הבאילו. מה כיצד אולי? והיא כשם שמה ויקלל. מכל מקום מטה לא נזדח ויש. כנס חילה לקוס. It did not transform the matter. אבל יצחק, אם למטה מה אלו כנס נזדח הסחרימו. It's interesting, called חרימו בתת הבוא. It's interesting. חילה לקוס. He elevated, he refined the matter to be a kedel elikus. That's the remez in the fact that avidos that the avodah was dig wells to remove the materialism from the yeshus. Like there's a definite gam makom chaim. This a yesh clear elikus. So that's Megala the Mocker, the Kale the Yesh the Kliva Kuz of Gam, Shadeze. Okay, so that's one point. So again, to ask the question, page and Gimel, so if we're in Mao, everything I've eaten, so what's the difference? And now we see the answer, the difference is that I'm sure of Avon was in a way that the Gashmi Lin is dashish, so it's a low level, it's a low state. Mashiach Yitzchak, the Gashman is Dachash. That's the answer. That's answer number one. Doesn't even more. Then that takes us to the next step. Not only that, Gam Shaydezim Shagil Elias. That's himself. Through the Avodah of Yitzchak, the Avodah Mamatron, not only is it reaching Avaya, it's even higher. The idea built. Not only because his avodas biur chesha, so he reaches the milo. Not only the avaya, not only sure adna ba'avaya, he reaches even higher. Reaches the elamat. Agam the avam gam k'chapaberes. Just said that Yitzchak's uniqueness is chapaberes. Avam also chapaberes. The whole beginning of Toldos, the story of beginning of it's in Toldos, I think. No, that's what Yitzchak. With Avam also says the Be'er of Fatis Aber as well with Vimelech. The answer is Avam Satan Plishtim. The Be'ers of Yitzchak of Avam, they were not sustainable. The Plishtim fill them up. Where's the Yitzchak? And the Shama was a matter, matter, is Dachar first flee because Avam's avodah was. Only in my matter. The matter was not refined to turn into a clean. Well, Gila happens Maki. But the Gila the Trisha is only in the surrounding. Well, can be Gavasachom, but it's a certain plishtim because there was its Gavos, there was this strength, the dominance of the Chumrius, so that that caused the earth to be to stop, mistalakon, to ascend. Well, there, because the interessant. I don't know what point this Chazal. That is gabas achumuyos when materialism is misgaber, that removes the gilir l'mayla. Brings the Maimah Chazal. This Maimah Chazal. That Maimah became a skuf. Kilo derech pnei Shechina. There's a lot of other things that says. Why did he choose this Chazal? Basically, Rabbi, it's b'diuk also, but I have to figure it out. So there's a lot of expressions in Chazal. So there's a lot of expressions in Chazal that the person's anhaga causes the removal of the Shechina.
Maskufo is it Gabrus Achumrius?
Yeah, Maskufo is Gabrus Achumrius. Okay. אבל יצחק שמעת למה, לא שעמדת ממש לליכוס, מה שאין כאן דוד אף יצחק למעת למה, שעמדת ממש לליכוס, על כן לא יכלו להסתם לסל. So that's why, because the Avodah Zarah, Gam Zos, and another reason why Yitzchak's Be'eres were not able to start. Because Yitzchak's Mamshach, first of all, his Avodah is transformed the Gashmis. When you transform something, that's it. So there's nothing to fight you anymore. When you got an enemy, if you overpower him, the enemy is still an enemy. You're stronger than him. So, but then he grows up. He grows, and he can fight you back. If you make peace with him, transform him, turn him into a friend, so you have nothing to worry about. He's not our enemy anymore. I mean, it's a mashal, obviously. So similar in our case, if the power of Avram is only because his gabut, flow of goodness, the minute the flow stops for some reason, so the makabel goes back to the original state. Shenken, if the makabel is transformed, so that there's nobody left to fight. So that's what he says, because Amshacha is, that was the first explanation. But then he said another reason is Gam Shamshachim Chlispnis has in Sof Kanal. The Madriga Zu Lo Yeshin of Efsekla. It can be a change, can be an interruption. Because Makamach when Gam Netzach Yisrael Lo Yishakav Lo Yinochem. There's a pasuk in Shmuel. So that's explained that the loy adam, the madriga of loy adam, which is atzmos himself, it's not shy of any change. Because it's amshach atzmos, there can be a change that expressed in the fact that be'eres of Yitzchak, it's impossible to stop.
Why only Yitzchak is Pnimius v'atzmos in Sof?
That's what we just said earlier. Because idea bir v'zichad ha'cheshach, you mamsh a higher level. Because the cheshach touches the bir ha'cheshach. First of all, the cheshach is transformed. Now, the bir ha'cheshach touch a higher madrega. It didn't. That is said in line 4 of this page. Gam da idea bir nimshach. This type of avodah, which is higher. And he said earlier also in the you remember the dogma from Lo Asid Lov, Matan Torah versus Lo Asid Lov. Lo Asid Lov, Amat is Dachach. Actually, over here he didn't bring the point that it's a higher madrega. Right. So here he added. That's what he added here on top page in Dalet. That we reach a higher madrega in the Likus. He does not explain why right here, but I mean he's going to talk about it later also a little bit. It says in a lot of places that the cheshach, the cheshach, you reach a madrega in the which is above oil. The fact that you transform the cheshach means you reach the mamshach such a madrega in the likus, which is above the oil. So that's the etzem. The etzem is above gilu. That's more or less what it says about it. Another point. It says in Pashas, this man was in Pashas Toldos, it says in Pasuk, Va'ikal lehem shemois kashemois hashkol lehem oviv. That's the Lashna Pasuk. And the Lashna says, shemois the Yitzchak malevov, kashemois the Avraham chasavov. So he's going to go into this diuk Lashon in the Psuk. He's going to go a shtik larichas about the Vov. So it says, Va'ikal shemois, he called the Be'eros, he called them names. The word shemois, the first shemois is Shin Mem Vov Tov Tavov. Kashemois HaKolam Oviv Tatavov. That's what it says. Shemois the Yitzchak B'loivov, Shemois Avram Chosavov. Molivov Chosavov. What's the pshat? In the movement, he says it's needs understanding because the is the opposite. It should be the opposite. Vov Meir Al Hamshocha. The Vov usually in Kabbalah and Chassidus is a remez of Hamshocha. Vov means that it's like a line that goes on top to bottom. Kayadua, there's a dogma from a few places that Be'inu V'Akel Kel Yaakov, the pasuk V'Akel Kel Yaakov is also, what's the Vov? I'm not sure here. V'Akel, I don't know. V'Akel. All right.
V'Hakoil, between the Kuf and the Lamed, there's no Vov.
I know, but what's the Vov? V'Akel. The pasuk says, Yitzchak said, "Akoil kel Yaakov v'yadayim Esav." So the first Vav make I understand. Okay, Akoil kel Yaakov says in Zohar.
In other words, he's saying, and in regards to Hakol Kol Yaakov, and
no, it says Kayadua be'inyan. Okay, fine, all right, that's just the deal. Okay, Akoil kel Yaakov, Kol kadma chasavav. So it says in Zohar that the pasuk Akoil Kel Yaakov, the twice the word koil, which means sound, but the first koil is with atavov, and the second koil is with atavov. Says the Zohar that Maram has two koilos in Avodas Hashem. Kol kadma chosavov ze koil atfila shel matal amaylo. The chosavov is koil atfila, the sound of davening, which is matal amaylo. Matal amaylo is a halo, it's not hamshach. Kol basam olevo, v'kol atorem shel matal amaylo. So b'meile, so b'mayla mata, then there's a vov, because the vov is amshach b'mayla mata. So we see in the story of Kol Yaakov that the vov is amshach b'mayla mata. That's number one. Another remez, b'mizbar elecha avay nafshi eso lo yesh vov pnei shohalo. What is this? Remember what it is? 1 second.
in the davening after tefillah, after tachnun, weekday.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, what does it mean? Lo yesh vov. Let's see. Okay. What does it say here? R'Dovid Olidort. I know what it means, because the kapitel doesn't come into Aleph base. It has all the psukim of the Aleph base. It starts from Elikai B'chavatachti, all the letters of the Aleph base. But the letter Vav is not there. From Dochecha Hashem Eideini Chesel Amdeini is Daled, Adrecheni B'amitecha Hey, and the next one is Cherech Hamecha. The pasuk Vav is not there. That's another remez. It says in Kabbalah, see this. Why pasuk Havay Alecha Nafshi Eso Chot Lo Yesh Vav Neshalo. So we have two sources that says in Kabbalah. So we have two sources here because this pasuk is tefillah. So we have two sources that hamshacha is vav, halo is vatatavo. Yeah, now so Mela is a question. Why? Because I want Mila. My he says Mila. Lo Hashem is ditzak malav. Ukashem is davam chasava. It's an interesting deal. Since we just established Vov means I'm Shacham Lamato, so why is it when it comes to the Be'eres, the Shemus of Yitzchak is Malabov and the Shemus of Avam Chotzabov? It should be the opposite, because Vov means I'm Shach, and Avam means I'm Shach. And so it's Allah. The answer to that is the Matzina Vov Shachnas Allah. Einachaname Vov, and usually Vov means I'm Shach, but there is also Vov, which means Allah. The shame mab. Okay, it brings in concepts from Kabbalah. The shame mab. In addition to the four shames that you always talk about. Ma ban sag ab. That's the standard four shames. There's also another shame called shame mab. 42. What's 42? 7 times 6. So the number 6 is important there because 7 means 7 spheres. But what do we multiply by 7? The number 6. Whoa. Shemab oila ve'enei. Shemab is the opposite. Bichlal, he says. Bichlal, we're talking about Vov means I'm shachar. Shemab is Allah. Always Shemab is Allah. I think on the B'chayach also says 42 letters. So on the B'chayach is also Allah. So Allah, you see the Vav is connected to Allah. V'oinir sheish knafayim the Sofi. So this Vav, which means Allah, is marumas in the fact that the Sofim have sheish knafayim. We just read it after, we didn't read it. We didn't. The poil, yeah, the after of Israel said, Sheish knafayim lech. The sof, that Vaera, that Shai, the Makevas is Shai. So the sof in Sheish knafayim lech. The Beifanim dalet knafayim. That's first. So Fanim have 4 knafayim, Negadadas is Shemad. In Yonam Lachasas La'anim Samshach. So the dark knafayim the dark knafayim of the Shem Adne is the Indian of Helam Helam Chasis. The Adne that is Shem Adne, not a Shem Adne. The Indian of Shem Adne is a Chasis. The Nikko, the Kriya is it's a Helam. The Adne is my name of Havai. Shem Adne Machatza my name of Havai. When it's by a little bit in Shilu Havai Ba'adne. That's what we just learned earlier, but sure. The image Shem Havai become a hand hog in Shem Adne. The Amshachim of Mile is like Havai, but it's the Anhoga who is in charge, who is dominant Shem Adne, which is it's concealed Shem Havai. So that's what it says. That's what he just in Tanya it says. The konof is covers him like a bird. The bird covers himself with the knafayim. So that's the end of the dark knafayim of Efanim. B'sof m'sheish knafayim, sofim is sheish knafayim. So the knafayim by the sofim means something else. In a sheikh of amod sheish knas vov the shem havaya. L'chein am emdim ma'ala l'mayla m'shem adne nema betchila. He brings in a lot of interesting concepts here to prove the point, to explain the point why the shemus of Avram is chos. So he says, "Fakir." The vav here is signifies halom and ma'ala. Where is it? Marum is the inner halom and ma'ala vav. That's the sheish knafayim of the sof. Knafayim, the wings. So he said, knafayim, but they fanim. The wings means, and it covers you, because like a bird, it covers itself with its wings. But the sof of knafayim is a means to fly up. So basically, the knafayim. The wings have 2 functions. They cover the body of the bird, and they also make it fly. What is the nimshal? In the nimshal, there are 2 functions. Knafayim is the konef kisui. That's the dalet knafayim of Shem of the Ifanim, the neged the Shem Adne. Hashenk and the knafayim of the sofim are express the concept of halo. So the sheish knafayim. Vo'in shegam with the sheish from his vav d'shemavai. So that's also marubas in the pasuk in Shirashirim. Shegam with the sheish again. Sheish and Shirashirim, but pashtus means sheish. But the rem is sheish number 6, which is the vav of vav. It says sof maloi to whom? First, it's a risi adna yeshiv al kisaram v'nisa. So the shame adna, that's yeshiv, and sofim am maloi. Shenam tchilo v'eres adna b'ina knafayim lov ben. The knafayim of the sofim, the function is not the concealment, like the cover, like I said, the Kisu, it's the opposite. The function of the knafayim of the sofim is love, to fly up. That's also marumas in the fact that sofim lashon seifa, burn. What does burning means? What does a fire goes up in a sort in the state of unity, which causes the terror. The vav again, like usually, why are we saying that vav is amshacha? Because vav is a line that comes from the top to the bottom. But he says we can look at it otherwise. We say the line is something that takes it up from the top, from the bottom to the top. Just another way to look at it. So b'meila, so that's the meaning of the vav. Shavav and b'meila. It's more than another point. Amir's kodesh shalahem. What is because those of Omar? What do the Sachim say to each other? Kodesh, kodesh, kodesh. What does kodesh mean? The kodesh vav. There's kodesh and kodesh. Kodesh is with a vav. Shavav oil of kodesh. Which goes to the Torah. Ba'bil v'nigdash to b'shem hazeh. V'ilon Torah. One of the memory on this paper also. That the kodesh means we learn the difference in kodesh and kodesh. But here it says another question. The vav of kodesh is ma'amas of ha'alo. Nimtza. So from all this, the Gemara is quite a long discussion. One is from the Shem Mab. The Shem Mab is Zayin Pamim Vov. Shem Mab is Halo. The other is the Sheish Knafayim of the Sofim. And Shei Homo the Sheish. And the Vov of Kodesh. They brought a few points to make the point he's making here now. Sheyesh Vov Chnes Halo. There's a type of Vov which is Halo. The Vov in the Mailam Halo Bloiva. Not only is Vov signifies a law, but Vov signifies a higher level of Halo than the Vov. Canal. So really, the Vov. So earlier it says Kol Kadmot Filo, Kol Basot Torah. Similar to that, we say that in the coil of tefillah gufa, which is Allah, there are two levels. There's coil without a vav, which is a low level of Allah. Coil with the vav is a higher level of Allah. So the two levels in ava gufa, in which is Allah. Ava means Allah, the yearning to go up. So the yearning gufa has two stages. There's avas olam and avarab. Avas olam chnas nuk. Says in Zayah. The Avas Olam is a level of Nukva. Avas Olam is the Ava. In Avodas Hashem, it's based on Olam. It's based on the world, based on his brain. Sometimes Chassidus talks about how it's based on his brain in Yonei HaOlam. Ava Abba is based on his brain in Avodas Hashem. It's Ava Olam chnas Nukva. Ava Abba chnas Tchur. It's a higher level of Av. Because the Torah, the Master Samani Chaysim Rabir. The Yaakov called it Philo, Malchus, the first call. Allah the Vav, Chav, Avarab. There's not a difference between them. The Avas Olam Yeshla Efsek, Avarab, ain't Efsek, because of the Torah, another difference in Avas Olam and Avarab. Avas Olam is a type of Ava that is based on Olam, but there's a limit. There's a Efsek. There's a can be interrupted, can be stopped. Avarab is unlimited Av. The Avarab of Chnes Vov. So the male, the Vov is more as an Avarab, like we just said, the Koil Vita Vov. Which because of this Zoya, and there's also It
It's
says
not a
in
common
Zohar.
thing.
What?
This Vov is not
Right.
a common deal.
Right. Yeah. That's a chiddush. That's what he had the questioning. Was that which goes with Zohar and Satan, the same as the is Vov. Zohar says the is emes is Vov, is Vov. The emes is she'ein nifsa the kush takoi. Emes means Vov means that it's type of abshacha which is stays forever. Kush takoi, this truth, sheker in the ragline. Kush takoi, the truth stays forever. The main lesson that's the Vov. That's the Vov has the power in the Efsek. Actually, Zeo opens up Malamat. So it talks about it in Zoya, the Vov, that talks a different Zoya. That's from Malamat. Because Tiferet, I'm trying to put up some self much. So when the Zoya says Doi Samus, he's talking about Dam Shach. Akamoy Kain, who brings Allah. Similar. There's also that means Allah. Means not means Allah. We call out to Hashem. So also the emes means chasavara, which is the emes shebenefesh, which goes to. So that is the Indian of the Vav of the second coil and the Vav of Shemus. The Zel Shemus bevov, but Yitzchak it says Shemus with a Vav. The Zel Shavov Oila Lamayla. Okay, so he answered this question, which is the whole question. It's a Remes question. The Remes answer. The question was, how come by Avam is Amshach and Yitzchak is Allah? How come the Avam Shemus says without a Vav, Yitzchak with a Vav? The answer is we talk a different Vav here. The Vav we talk about here is the Vav of Allah. And that Yitzchak had the Allah.
I'm sorry, if I may just ask an interesting question. What's the cheshbon of Zayin Palm Vav Shemab?
Okay, so I told you, the Zayin means the seven spheres.
Oh, the seven spheres, okay.
Seven spheres. So what do we multiply by Vav? Because Vav is the koyach of Allah. Shemab is the shame of Allah. For example, I'll tell what says of Siddur. First of all, on the B'choyach. So it says that every time in davening, when we have to step up to the next level, we say on the b'choyach. When do we say it? We say it before
Korban.
Say in the morning before Ezer Mekayim.
Yeah, that's what I said before Ezer Mekayim. If you learn season Kabbalah Siddur, they explain why on the b'choyach Shem Ma Allah. But the more common. That's a Muslim, but a little something closer to reality is that the Membeis Masois, and the Torah explains the Membeis Masois, the 42 stops from Itzias Mitzrayim to Eretz Yisrael, from Mitzrayim to Eretz Yisrael. So that's also hello. We went up from Mitzrayim to Eretz Yisrael. So the Membeis Masois are also remes. The Shemab is the shame which connected to the Mata L'maylo. And so good. He has a good point. That Zayin is the standard numbers. Shivas Hayomim, Shivas Hamidus, and Pamim Vov right after Vov because Vov is our law. In this world of a Muslim, it always fits. The puzzle doesn't always fits perfectly, but we get the idea that the Vov, the number.
What do you see in Membeis Masois?
What?
What do you see in Membeis Masois?
That you go up, it's Allah, you go from Eretz Yisrael, from Mitzrayim to Eretz Yisrael. That's Allah. The whole concept of Membeis Masois means you go up from the bottom to the top, from Erev Ha'Sa'aretz to Eretz HaKodesh.
Where do you see the Ravov?
Membeis 42. Just like the Shem Mab is Allah, so I just said the fact that Shem Mab is Allah, so it's on the B'choyach, and also the union from Membeis Masois. So the Torah Masseh explains Barichus. The Membeis Masois are connected with the Allah. It's Zayin Pamim Vov. So we have this interesting remes to explain why the Shem is at the Ava, Yitzchak says Vov. Question is, you can ask, why does Shemus Avram Chasser? Because I guess Avram is Chasser the Vav of Allah. And Shemus, the Vav we're talking about is the only Vav of Allah. The Vav of Allah is drafted by Yitzchak, not by Avram. Avram is Amshach. That's one shot. Then he takes a note. After Arichas, he tells us another shot. Gam Yeshloim has got another shot. The truth is that the Vav of Yitzchak Shemus means that I'm Shachar. We just said Yitzchak Zelor. The canal that is Dach, Zach Shem and Nifsham Zatzon Sov, Shein Leps. You remember, like you said earlier, in the top line down, it said there are 2 miles in Yitzchak. 1 mile is transformation of the matter. The other mile is 2 transformation of the matter. You reach Pnimius Vatzon and Sov. So that's a damn Shachar. So the word I'm Shachar here is a little. It's not that straightforward, but basically it says to the avodah fitzak you reach access, and so that's I'm Shachar. There's I'm nimshach. Just if you look earlier, also uses the word nimshach in the 5th line, page 9. So to and also by it says later the this time the Amshach to the law of Fitzak we reach a higher level of Amshach. So now that's an up shot. The second shot, why there's a vav by Yitzchak, not by Aaron. The first shot was that the vav of Yitzchak is a vav of Allah. The second shot is no, it's a vav of Amshach, but it's a totally different level of Amshach. Amshach is for access, not Amshach from oil. Amshach from access. That is why by Yitzchak it says the Shemus with the vav, and by Aaron it says on vav, because Avram's Amshach is not Amshach from access. It lacks that gilu. By Yitzchak it says with the vav because Amshach from access. MS dies vav shein lefsek. So that's the Zohar. It said the Zohar says the MS Amshach l'mayla l'mata. So it's takem l'mayla l'mata, but it's not stam Amshach l'mayla l'mata. It's from pnimis v'atzis. Okay, so we understood all this all along. We realize in every type of concept we discussed, there's the mile of the avodah of Yitzchak or the mile of avodah of Avram. The mile of Yitzchak. Zeo, now we understand. Says a pasuk when they get to La'asid La'avoy, Ki Avram lo yadanu, so lo yakirenu, Ata Avinu. That's the lashon pasuk in Tanakh. So the simple pshat Avinu in the Eibishter, but the Gemara says that Ata Avinu mit Yitzchak. Avram is so lo yadanu. Avram Yitzchak yenu leYitzchak Avinu. Yitzchak will be bizgal for us about why. Yitzchak a lashon tzchoik. So that's what says in Chassidus in other places, that Yitzchak is also lashon tzchoik. What does tzchoik mean? It's tzchoik with tiny ge'elim, she's got a loss. It will be the gil of Yitzchak, which means the tzchoik with tiny ge'elim, which we called here before, pnimis v'atzis. Ksiv tzchoik asar yolikim. That's also marumas in the fact that the pasuk says, so said tzchoik asar yolikim, by yolikim. The ikar tzchoik, the ultimate kind of Lamaila, who Mishem Elokim Daf, Kishanat Lis Pnes Yesh, or the Bio Ayesh, Vizdach Hachema, this is then not understanding Pnimivatz. In other words, the ultimate deal, the ultimate expression of the Tainaga Atzmi is to transformation of the Yesh. That's why it's Elokim. Elokim means Helen Vesta, which creates the Yesh. And through the transformation of the Yesh, because you have the Tzchoik, you have the Tainaga Atzmi. So this is the ultimate delight, the ultimate tainug, the ultimate geschmack. The gila asid lava is because it's going to be not the tainug of giluyim, but the tainug of atz. The zero efresh, and that's another concept that's explained in other places. The efresh when Moshe of Mashiach says Mashiach will be even higher than Moshe. Where's the pshat? The Moshe yimshach chitzeinis atayim. Mashiach yamshich pnimis atayim. So that's what it says in Kabbalah. In Yitzchayim. That la'asid la will be the gila of pnimis atayim. Moshe is on chitzeinis and Mashiach is pnimis. Come on, Torah, for example, Torah shall they Moshe is gal chitzeinis atayim. Al time it Torah is gal. That's what Rashi says in Shir. The time it Torah means the inner. In other words, time it Torah the always. The simple pshat time means the reasons, but the really time means the taste, means the delight, the inner tainug That was not Nisgal in Matan Torah. Matan Torah was only the Chitzonius of Torah. Mashiach is Inyan Shegal Pnimis of Torah. V'hu Inyan v'eye Etzel Shashuim. That's what it says in Pasuk about Torah, v'etzel Shashuim. The Torah is really the Eibish's Shashuim, the Eibish's Tainug. Kamei Shator from the Shashuim Atzim, that's in Sof. Torah, the way it is, the Shashuim Atzim, that aspect of Torah will be Nisgal al Osid Lo. That's why it said it's Yitzchak. How do we reach that?
What does it mean? Taimei Torah lo nisgalu. In Matan Torah?
Yeah, it was not the timing of Nisgal. Like I said, it says that Osid Love is Gal time at Torah. Matan Torah lo nisgal time at Torah. The ultimate time for the mitzvahs. The Alter Rebbe in the Gas HaKodesh talks a little shtickle about that. But in our mind, it's not to get the timing. I mean, you know, the now mind he looks at the more premium shot in the word timing. Timing, not time pashtas means the reasoning. So I remember earlier we had timing means the top, but here timing means the tainug the atzmi of Torah, because Torah was only gilach hitzonius at tainug. The time of the ultimate tainug atzmi of Torah was not bisgalus mat Torah. That's the chiddush of Mashiach. That's the Indian that Rashi says that time at Rashi and Shirashirim, which came to be time at Torah is Galil Osik. Now we don't have the time at Torah. Like I said, Chassidus says time and not just the simple meaning of reasoning, the explanations. Time means the geschmack, the tainug for the kus. In Torah, that will be Galil Osik. Okay, we'll continue tomorrow. All right.